Hi, it's Christine with another 1-minute book recommendation, and today I want to talk about The Ghost Map, written by Steven Johnson, published in 2007. On August 28, 1854, working-class Londoner Sarah Lewis tossed a bucket of soiled water into the cesspool of her squalid apartment building and triggered the deadliest outbreak of cholera in the city's history. This is how Johnson opens the book. How could you not want to read it? That really got me. So at the time, in 1850s London, London was just emerging as a large city, one of the first modern cities, and its population grew tenfold in a decade. But it lacked the infrastructure necessary to support its expanding population. There was no garbage removal. They did not have a proper sewer system, so everything just kind of ran down trenches on the side of the road. So the city became a perfect breeding ground for disease, particularly cholera, that no one knew how to cure. This book is arranged in a day-by-day narrative, and it follows two men, a physician and a local clergyman, as they watch their neighbors and friends and parishioners die. And it spurs them into action and eventually leads them to solve the most pressing medical most pressing medical riddle of their time. It is a miracle. Ignorance added to the fear of Londoners. No one understood the true method by which cholera was transmitted from victim to victim. The prevailing medical opinion at the time was that all disease was spread by miasma, bad air and bad smell. And of course, London smelled horrible at the time with all those people packed into such a small space without sewage or garbage removal. So these two men, Dr. John Snow and Reverend Henry Whitehead, began to suspect that maybe the true culprit was water from a local neighborhood pump that many people in this area like to use. And they conducted a very extensive investigation separately and in different ways. And it finally proved it right that cholera was spread by water, contaminated water. Most doctors and scientists at the time were reluctant to accept this theory. They liked the bad air theory, but the weight of the evidence finally convinced them. It took years. In fact, Dr. Snow was already deceased before they accepted his theory. Like all good histories, this book illustrates how Snow and Whitehead's investigations helped lead to the development of modern cities. After this, there were plans in place and executed to create an appropriate sewer system that didn't, release its contents into the river, which was their local water supply. This book takes a multidisciplinary approach. Johnson illuminates the intertwined histories and the spread of disease, the rise of city, the nature of scientific inquiry. It's an engrossing read. It's well written. It's sometimes a little scholarly, but very dramatic. It has good storytelling qualities to it. I think it'll appeal to fans of history and also of medical detection alike. So I hope you check it out.